What is up guys, and welcome to another Red Dead Online video. Today I have got another money route that you guys can use to go and make money in Red Dead Online. This one is a bit different to the previous ones I've done. We have been all the way over in Rhodes for most of the money methods recently, because that is the location where we have Black Belt and also the Aberdeen pig farmers, and they give out some very good money. But it turns out that is not the best. Yes, you still have Sadie Adler at the top of the map that gives out good money, but even then she does not give out the best. Who gives out the best that I have came across so far is actually Bonnie MacFarlane. She is located on the other side of the map, the complete opposite side to Rhodes, in between Blackwater and also Armadillo, a bit more closer to Blackwater. But she has a 20-minute mission, and from that mission you get about $33, you get about 44 gold nuggets, and also sometimes you're pushing towards about 1000 XP. One of these times I did go and get 960 XP. Now I think that was because there was a 30% increase in XP that week, but still there was a lot of XP on the line to just go and do this Bonnie MacFarlane mission. To begin with, to make sure that you get rid of any griefers and no one bothers you whilst you're doing this 20-minute mission and making complete bank by doing this mission, what you want to do is go and spawn in Lemoyne and then go and fast travel all the way to Blackwater and then ride to Bonnie MacFarlane. That way, whenever you spawn into Lemoyne, that is where the majority of the players are. When you fast travel, you are fast traveling away from them. Blackwater, complete opposite side, there should be hardly anyone else in Blackwater, which means once you go to the Bonnie MacFarlane mission, you will be perfectly fine to just sit there and take your time and do what you need to do, because you definitely need to go and take your time with this mission. The only way I'm getting $33 is by waiting for that mission to go down to the last 30 seconds, and then I go and complete the mission. In the meantime, whilst doing that mission, I make sure that I'm hunting everything I come across. So how I've been doing it is I go into the Bonnie MacFarlane mission, I go and accept it. What happens is the timer doesn't start immediately. What you need to do is go to a location to go and find a wagon. You go and head over to that location. As soon as you get into the yellow area, that is when the timer pops up, and it will give you 20 minutes to go and get that wagon and then take it back to Bonnie MacFarlane. In that time, I do not go and get the wagon. I have 20 minutes. If you go and get the wagon, it's a bit more of a hassle. You have to go and kill the people. You have a few people chasing after you, and also you cannot use your eagle-eyed vision to go and locate animals whilst you're on the wagon. Do not know why this is, it's just something that you cannot do. So what I do is completely ditch the task for the first 10 minutes. I go on the back of my horse and I just hunt round Bonnie MacFarlane's farm, the area, anything like that. I will just go and hunt as many animals I come across, birds, deer, boars, anything like that. I'll hunt, kill it, and go and put it on my horse. I will then, once we get to the last 10 minutes of the mission, we're halfway through the mission, that is when I go and get the wagon, and then I start traveling back to Bonnie MacFarlane. In that time, I'll probably still have about 5 minutes left. I'll still carry on hunting any animals I come across. I will kill, I'll put that on my horse, I'll still have my horse beside me, and then I will go and complete the mission within the last 30 seconds, which means I am maximizing the most amount of XP, gold, and money for doing this mission. When you have finished that mission, you want to go and head all the way over to Armadillo. Just outside Armadillo, you have the Julio Lake, and there you can go and find James Langton. Sometimes his mission, if you've done it before, it will pop around in different locations round about this area. You have right at the bottom at Julio Lake, as well as you have it sometimes just above Armadillo. He might dot round into other locations, but normally this is the person that I go to. Now it doesn't actually matter which stranger mission you go to. I think there's 2 or 3 in Armadillo. They all offer similar amounts of money. It depends on loyalty, whether or not you want to be honourable or dishonourable. James Langton, I actually like the missions that I get from James Langton, and that is the reason I go to him. You can pick whichever stranger mission that you want to go and do. From that, you will not get the exact same amount of money as Bonnie MacFarlane, because these are shorter missions. It normally takes about 10-15 minutes to go and do these missions. That is the time that you're given, but you're going to be doing a similar sort of thing. You'll complete the mission within the last 30 seconds to go and get the most XP, money, and also gold. And whilst you're waiting for that time to go down, you will be hunting, trying to get as many animals as you can. Now, because we are in Armadillo that isn't filled with wildlife, make sure that you're keeping your eyes to the sky, because occasionally you will get condors fly over and those feathers go for a decent amount. But other than that, there is nothing big in this area. You still have deers, pronghorn bucks, boars, stuff like that, but it's not as much here as what it is in other areas. Once I have finished the James Langton stranger mission, or whatever stranger mission that you have done, what I do is end up coming to the Don Julio Lake. That is why I go to James Langton, because normally his little hut is just opposite that on the other side. But if you go to this point here, what you have is a wonderful fishing spot. There you can get a lot of smallmouth bass, and those go for I think around about $1 or $2 every fish, which means you can make yourself a decent amount of money. Still in this area you can go get bluegill, pickerel, redfin pickerel, and also rock bass, and from that you can make yourself a decent amount of money. I'll spend probably about 5 or 10 minutes here just because it gives me something else to go and sell once I go to the butchers later. Sometimes you can get stocked up on venison meats because of how many deers you come across, so this is just an extra way, another space that is in my satchel that is taken up, and it's something else that I can definitely sell just to make myself a bit more money. This bit is entirely up to you. Myself, I actually enjoy fishing. If you're someone that don't really enjoy fishing, find it boring, which is understandable, you can completely skip over this and just do some normal hunting where you try and get some different deers, try and get some different hides on the back of your horse, find some boar. There's quite a few boar in this location like I've already said, and just stock up on as much of that as possible whilst you are gradually heading towards Tumbleweed to go and sell all your stuff. The last part of this method is once you start heading to Tumbleweed and you're going to go and sell everything at the butchers, what you want to do is take a quick detour, head all the way up to Cholla Springs. Just above the O, what you have there is a Cougar location. Now this Cougar location is very reliable for me. I always seem to go and find a 2 or 3 star Cougar at this location, but if you fail to find a Cougar here and it's nighttime, you could always go to this location here, which is just beside it. It's like a 30-second ride on horseback, and there you should be able to go and find another Cougar. This Cougar seems to not spawn at daytime, it seems to only spawn at nighttime. Cougar spawns I think are a lot higher at nighttime. They are so much more reliable. If you go and hunt Cougars at nighttime, they just spawn a lot more. So if you go to this location, if you fail to find a Cougar in the first location, if it is daytime and you still didn't get any Cougars, then head all the way over to this third and final location. There is another Cougar at this location, and what you want to do, if you fail all of those and you cannot find a Cougar, there is something wrong with your game, because every time I go to these locations there always seems to be a Cougar either in the first one or in the third one. Sometimes I'm extremely lucky and I'm able to go and get 2 Cougars. Now I can't put both of those carcasses on my horse. I could put the best carcass on the back of my horse, and then I also go and store both the hides, as well as you still go and store the fangs in your satchel as well as the meat in your satchel as well. In these locations as well you can still go and find deers, pronghorn bucks, boars, and also these are very good condor locations where condors will fly over. All you need to do is use your varmint rifle, go and kill those condors, go and pluck them. You should have yourself 2 or 3 feathers. What I normally do as well is go and store the condor on the side of my horse. After that, this route is now done. I'll head all the way to the butchers in Tumbleweed, go and sell all of my meat, anything that I have on the back of my horse, anything in my satchel, I'll go and sell all of it. And in total from doing this route I should have anywhere between $200 to $300, which is a very good amount of money to have within just an hour or so of doing this route. Once I've finished selling everything at Tumbleweed, what I do is go to the fast travel point in Tumbleweed, and then I will go and fast travel all the way back to the MacFarlane ranch, and then go and do this whole route again, and I'll keep on going through this to make as much money as possible. With this route as well, I'm able to go and rank up very quickly. Like I said, especially last week by doing the Bonnie MacFarlane Stranger mission, I was able to go and get round about 1000 XP, which is about a quarter, maybe even a fifth of what I need to go and rank up, which is a good amount of XP. On top of that, with the James Langton mission, I have to go and kill people. It is a dishonorable mission. That also means that I'm progressing through my awards once I go and use my weapons. With all the hunting that I'm doing as well, that's like at least 10 XP per kill for any animal that I kill. And with that, I'm also progressing through my awards where I go and sell animal parts, go and kill different animals, go and shoot down flying birds. I am getting through a lot of XP by doing this route. So that is something just a bit extra. On top of making a lot of money, you are also getting yourself a lot of XP and a bit of gold as well. That's just like the little cherry on top. But anyway guys, I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. But for now, I'm going. So see ya.